Imagine a company as a magnificent ship, a vessel of innovation and commerce. This ship is constantly navigating the unpredictable seas of the business world, facing ever-changing conditions and unforeseen challenges. The market shifts, new technologies emerge, and the competitive landscape evolves. The waves and storms that threaten to capsize our ship? Those are the ever-present laws, constantly evolving and impacting every aspect of the business. These include regulations, ethical standards, and industry best practices that govern how we operate and interact with the world. And every organization, regardless of size or industry, must diligently follow these guidelines to ensure its survival and success. Compliance in this context is making absolutely sure the ship stays on its intended course, avoiding the treacherous rocks and navigating safely through the fog. It means adhering strictly to all applicable laws, meticulously following industry rules, and consistently enforcing internal policies designed to protect the company and its stakeholders. It's not just about avoiding hefty fines and legal penalties, although those are certainly significant deterrents. More importantly, it's about building and maintaining trust. Trust with your valued customers, your crucial investors, and your dedicated employees, all of whom rely on the company to operate ethically and responsibly. Ultimately, trust is a company's most valuable and irreplaceable asset, the bedrock upon which long-term success is built. A strong and effective compliance program acts as a shield, protecting a company's hard-earned reputation. It safeguards the organization from the potentially devastating damage caused by misconduct, negligence, or even unintentional oversights. Consider, for example, a bank that chooses to ignore or circumvent anti-money laundering laws. Such a decision risks not only massive financial fines and severe legal repercussions, but also significant public outrage and a lasting stain on its reputation. Or imagine a tech company that carelessly mishandles sensitive user data, exposing it to potential breaches and misuse. This could lead to stringent regulatory action, costly legal battles, and, perhaps most damaging of all, a profound loss of user trust and confidence. Ultimately, compliance is about proactively preventing disasters before they have the chance to happen, mitigating risks, and ensuring a safe and ethical operating environment. It's the very foundation upon which responsible business practices are built, paving the way for sustainable growth and long-term success. By seamlessly embedding compliance into the fabric of daily operations, making it an integral part of every process and decision, a company not only builds resilience to withstand challenges, but also cultivates unwavering customer loyalty and strengthens its overall corporate standing. In short, compliance transforms what might seem like a complex web of rules and regulations. It turns them into a clear and easily navigable roadmap, providing guidance and direction for everyone within the organization to follow, ensuring that the ship stays on course and reaches its destination safely and successfully. The compliance officer is the organization's ethical navigator. They design and manage systems to prevent, detect, and respond to violations. Their job includes writing policies, training employees, and monitoring adherence. They investigate concerns, manage whistleblowing, and report to leadership and regulators. The compliance officer is the company's conscience, protecting its people and reputation. They ensure integrity is woven into the company's DNA. Compliance means understanding a maze of laws and regulations. Anti-money laundering laws require banks to verify clients and monitor transactions. The UK Bribery Act criminalises bribery and holds companies accountable for failing to prevent it. GDPR sets strict rules for handling personal data, with heavy fines for violations. The FCA regulates UK financial services, demanding fairness and integrity. Compliance officers must stay updated on these evolving rules. These laws shape how companies operate and protect their stakeholders. Compliance isn't just knowing the rules, it's about understanding the potential pitfalls and proactively working to avoid them. It's more than a checklist, it's a mindset. It's managing the risk of breaking them. This involves a continuous process of identifying, assessing, and mitigating potential compliance breaches. First, identify where the company is most vulnerable. What areas of your business are most susceptible to compliance failures? Consider areas like bribery risks, which can have severe legal and financial repercussions, or data privacy threats, which are increasingly prevalent in our digital age. Protecting sensitive information is paramount. Assess and prioritize risks based on their potential impact on the organization. Evaluate risks based on impact and likelihood. A high-impact, high-likelihood risk demands immediate attention. Focus resources on the biggest threats. Allocate your budget and personnel to address the most critical vulnerabilities. Using tools like risk matrices, which provide a visual representation of your risk landscape. Develop strategies like due diligence to thoroughly vet partners and suppliers, training to educate employees on their responsibilities and ethical conduct, and data security to reduce risks and protect sensitive information from unauthorized access. Risk management is ongoing, it's not a one-time event. Continuous monitoring is essential. New products or markets can introduce entirely new compliance challenges, mean new risks that need to be carefully evaluated and addressed. Regular reviews keep the compliance program effective and ensure it adapts to changing circumstances. Proactive risk management keeps the company protected and fosters a culture of ethical behavior. In a changing world, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve. Strong compliance starts with clear policies and procedures. Policies set the rules, like a code of conduct or anti-bribery policy. Procedures explain how to follow those rules in daily work. Internal controls, like approvals and audits, prevent and detect failures. Controls include segregation of duties and regular reviews. Policies must be accessible and easy to understand. Ongoing training ensures employees know and apply the rules. This framework creates a culture where compliance thrives. Compliance must be actively monitored to be effective. Monitoring uses data and checks to spot issues early. Auditing is a formal review to test if controls work. Whistleblowing channels let employees report concerns safely and anonymously. The compliance officer investigates reports and ensures corrective action. Regular reports to leadership highlight risks and progress. This keeps everyone accountable and informed. Monitoring and reporting close the loop for a strong compliance program. The real strength of compliance, the kind that truly protects a company, isn't just in the policies and procedures, but is deeply rooted in the company's culture. It's the invisible force that guides decisions and actions at every level. A culture of compliance, where ethical conduct is the norm, means employees consistently strive to do the right thing, making sound judgments, even when no one is watching, even when it's difficult, and even when there's a perceived personal cost. Leadership sets the tone from the top by consistently modeling ethical behavior, demonstrating what integrity looks like in practice. Incentives and performance reviews, the metrics by which employees are measured, should reward integrity and ethical decision-making, not just short-term results or bottom-line profits. The compliance officer champions the cause, fostering ethical decision-making and encouraging open communication at all levels. Employees must feel safe and empowered to speak up, to raise concerns and admit mistakes without fear of retaliation or punishment. In this environment, compliance transforms from a set of rules to a shared value, not a burden, but a source of pride and a competitive advantage. A strong ethical culture, built on trust and transparency, is the best and most sustainable defense against risk, legal liabilities, and reputational harm.